Hello, fellow travelers. I'm here to bring through some messages and a meditation for the solstice. It is June 21st, the day after, really, depending on where you are in this beautiful world, and the day after the exact solstice. But it is today is June 21st, 2021, 6/21/21. And I'm here with a message, a few messages, some goddess channeling of the divine feminine message, along with a meditation to open us to the energies of this year's solstice. And as I tune in, and I've tuned in and received some messages to share through my connection, my channel, the divine feminine channel. I have chosen two goddess cards, two Mother Mary cards actually. The energy of home and hearth came through very clearly for you, and the energy of softness and gentleness and kindness. So here we have the sun just going into the sign of Cancer. She is the feminine sign of the home, the goddess, the hearth, the moon. And so with that energy, the moon shines bright in the dark night sky. We find our internal home, that which nourishes us, sustains us, and allows everything else, all of our passions, all of our dreams, to come to fruition. So to tend to our inner worlds, our inner hearth and home, and to really pay attention to your environment, that is where you call your home. Very important right now. Whether you travel, whether you have one permanent home, whether you've just moved, whether you're thinking of moving, the creation of that which you call home is needing your attention in some way. So the two goddesses that came through for us is Our Lady of the Sacred Hearth, and look at that beautiful energy, the light of the fire, the holding of the child, the mother and child, the inner child that needs to know that no matter where we are on our journey, no matter what age we are, no matter what we've been through, that we have this this feeling of being held and held in our environments. The other goddess that came through is Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming. So again, looking at that image, the artwork is by the artist Shiloh Sophia. The card deck is by Alana Fairchild. Yet what I'm hearing about this, look at this, peace after tragedy and loss, peace after upheaval and change, peace through change, peace and quiet and inner connection. Find your source, connect to the source, connect to the beauty, the white, the divine in you, that white around her, that robes, brim of the robe, and the dove is connecting to the divine light and allowing it to penetrate and soothe your experience. The Our Lady of Quiet Becoming in the sign of Cancer right now, at this time, where you're being called to tend to the inner fires and also receive nourishment by going within and finding the gems, finding the light within you, and strengthening your connection to the divine, strengthening your connection to spirit, to angels, to loved ones in spirit, to that which we cannot see, inviting them into our environments, and casting spells of love. That is something that came to me a few days before the solstice, and so I have been casting spells of love. It occurred to me that what I mean by that is it has occurred to me that I had been, we all have been born into environments that have been cast around us, spells. And the spells are cast by the unconscious, and sometimes unconscious, mostly unconscious, and or conscious, the consciousness of those people. So when you're born into an environment, into a society, into a home, you're born into a spell. And it occurred to me that the spells, many of the spells were cast in the environments that I inhabited. They were fearful and manipulative and controlling and cast in order to keep the powers that be in power. So we talk about this all the time, where we are breaking free of certain spells that have been cast long ago by our ancestors, by our societies, by our cultures, by our religions, and then we live in them, and we're affected by them. We are sometimes burdened by them and sometimes helped. And what we're all living through right now is a time when these spells that are not helpful and that are exclusive and they're based in fear, cast upon us, they need to be broken. So we're breaking the spells that have been cast upon us in fear, maybe cast by us. In my life, I can see where I created environments and situations based in fear of if I didn't go along with that, I wouldn't have been provided for or taken care of. So over my lifetime, I've broken a lot of those spells and made new spells, casting spells of love. So here's where we get to the good part. So we all get and understand that casting those spells, and some of them we cast, some of them were cast and we were in them. But energetically, spiritually, I see the need to create new spells. And these new spells are based in love, based in heart expansion. So I've cast a spell of love, and everything in the environments that I inhabit, my home, my work, I'm casting spells of love, so that there is no doubt that in my life, in all the areas of my life, you are met with love. I am met with love. I am met with compassion. You are met with compassion. I am met with kindness. You are met with kindness. I am met with joy. You are met with joy. I am met with harmony and peace and collaboration and honoring and respecting all humans and four-leggeds and all life. So in my spell of love, I am speaking words of love, speaking words of support, speaking words of healing, and those are the environments that I create, and those are my spells of love. My support is the Mother Mary of Quiet Blossoming. I offer her support to you. And Our Lady of the Sacred Hearth. Your heart is a sacred hearth through which you create spells of love, through your voice, through your actions, through your devotion to love. And with that, we're going to meditate and create a spell of love. So bring into your awareness an area of your life. If you choose, maybe a relationship, maybe your physical home, maybe your work environment or your business, maybe your practice, your healing practice, as I have a healing practice. Maybe it is your body, your physical health, your mental health. Bring into your awareness an area of your life where you are now casting a spell of love. And when you cast the spell of love, it automatically disintegrates, releases you from any other spells that you've been living in consciously or unconsciously, cast by others, cast by yourself, that don't have a base in love. So as you cast the spell of love, the other spells are gone. Bring into your awareness that area of your life in which you want to cast a spell of love. And if it's just your whole life, wonderful, wonderful. And then with that, I want you to close your eyes and drop into your heart space. Just feel that the heart center, the green gold light, start to become strong and draws your attention to it, your inner heart light, your essence, your core, your spirit, or your soul. And just as you listen to the bowl, the noise of the vibration of love, your heart light grows stronger and stronger and stronger. The vibration is cleansing, clearing, and activating your heart light. Activating your spell casting, knowing and then placing your hands on your heart, connecting with that green gold light. Your hands now are filling with that light. You're activating your chakras in your hands. And then bringing into your awareness the area of your life where you want to cast this spell of love. Seeing that area just in front of you. It might be symbolized. If it's your body, you see your body in front of you. See your beautiful beingness in front of you. If it's your mind, you can just see the mind radiating an image of yourself with that clear, beautiful, healthy mind. If it's a relationship, you can see you or the person. If it's a child or children, you can see them in front of you. If it's your home, bring into your awareness. And then take your hands and open your palms. Beams of light are emanating from your palms, surrounding this image in front of you of the area of your life. You are now casting a spell of love, surrounding yourself and the other, the environment with love. Calling in your angels, your guides to help, and immediately the light strengthens. You're asking on behalf of your life and of your light that you're creating a spell of love that's in the highest and greatest good. And in so creating this spell of love, all other spells that have ever been cast that were not of the light or that are complete are now released. And you can feel the strength of this spell emanating from your heart, emanating from your throat, growing stronger, asking for love, including love, harmony, peace, joy, healing, casting this spell of love. You can now see the divine channel that has been awakened in support of your spell of love. You and everyone else and everything else in this spell is now being surrounded by this golden green heart light, pure white light. And a rainbow of light that brings in the rays that brings up the energy of the divine Earth Mother, that awakens the divine energy in your life, in your body, in your mind, in your heart, in your home, in your family, in your community. And it starts to grow stronger and stronger. You can see it. This beautiful spell that you've cast is connecting to other spells of love. The channels to your soul family on earth are opening wider. The channels to the divine beings of light that assist you are strong and opening. The channels of your connection to all places that resonate with your spell of love are opening on this earth. So just feel your spell of love. It might take on a life of its own, guided by divine unconditional love. You have become a weaver of a spell, the spells of love, weaving the spell, calling to you only love, a sustaining spell, a nourishing spell, a supportive spell, an empowering spell, a healing spell. So sit within this spell that you've just cast. You're within the spell. Like a spider weaves a web, the threads come from the body of the spider. The threads of light to weave the spell of love came from your heart. Your heart's intention has created a beautiful spell of love in this area of your life and every area of your life. So allow this spell of love to hold you, support you, and this is my gift to you and your gift to me for weaving the spell of love on the solstice day all summer long. You can get used to, become comfortable in, learn what it feels like to be living in this spell of love. So have a blessed, blessed solstice, knowing that the divine feminine is supporting you, the divine masculine supports you, your heart gets to weave unlimited spells of love. Everywhere you go, you can cast spells of love. Your soul has called you to do so. You are waiting for this permission, time. We can do it now. In safety. And knowing that the more we cast these spells of love, the more free we are, the more liberated we are. And we do it for all beings. All beings. For our past selves, our present selves, our future selves. We cast these spells of love for the planet, for the cosmos, and for all life. In gratitude, enjoy your spell of love. Thank you so much. Solstice 2021.